Hi guys.
Hi guys.
We're still getting our lives together. Hold on 1 second. We're a little late. We have to pull up the chat. Okay.
Tag folks in it.
Oh, it does work.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's tell.
Welcome to live. I was going to say welcome to Friday Night Live. It's not Friday at all.
No, it's not. You're nowhere near.
Hi.
Right, so let me go on over now to YouTube so I can see the chat.
What's going on?
Was this
Hi,
good
Michelle
for you
Harley.
guys? We just keep like switching up the nights, like we just come like these nights.
Right.
So.
When did we go live last week? I thought it was. It said 6 days ago. Last live. So like, was that like Sunday?
Was that
Was
Sunday?
that Sunday?
I think it was Sunday. Okay. Let's see. Switch account.
See. Thanks for tuning, Mr. Blue. Happy Monday. 106 Andy. Unique Leah 2. Hey, hey, hey. Nick Grigsby. Unique Leah 2. Are you new? I know we definitely have some new people after that that Diva video we did.
Who's new? Raise your hand.
Our live's only on Monday now. No, they're whenever we decide to pop up.
Because we just said that the last one was last Sunday.
Yeah.
So I just felt like it was a live kind of day.
Yeah, we're like, let's go live.
Like I had to go out today, and so I was already dressed, makeup on, all that. So I'm like, let's just make good use of me getting dressed today.
Kara Shante, new to the channel. I'm a mixed chick, just trying to figure out my hair. Thank you for the suggestions. Thank you for joining the MADCURLS fam. Welcome.
Unique Leah she said, yes, I am. She is new.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm Mac First Live, old Mad fam. Welcome.
See Shannon Richardson, Gail Patrick.
Joe Harley, I'm new to a live, but I've been watching your videos for at least a year. Well, welcome to the live stream.
Anon said Devacurl update.
Carol Smith.
Nothing that we have to report, really, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except like more people now are starting to talk about maybe like the reasons why like the products might have gone south for some
The
people.
system in and of itself. They don't like the blame game that we're kind of seeing, like people should have known to shampoo y'all's head and all that. That's kind of harsh. I think more the system, like they came out with something so unique. Just co-wash constantly.
Yeah.
This is just our opinions.
Yeah,
And what we've been seeing floating around a little bit, and that maybe that the Diva system of just this co-wash, though I know they had low poo because I liked low poo, but was it poo-ish enough? I don't know.
low poo, I feel like you need like a good like clarifier, which like I just started clarifying my hair maybe in like the last year, like if that, because I didn't really like clarifiers. But like again, like years ago, all I did was co-wash my hair, just wash my hair with a conditioner, and definitely like not a good practice. But like I didn't know I was supposed to shampoo my hair, so people are like, y'all need to shampoo your hair, y'all need to shampoo your hair. Like maybe people really don't know. Like all they used was Diva.
Right.
This is what Diva had. They used the cleansers, they used deep conditioners, they used what Diva had. If Diva didn't have no shampoo or like a good clarifier, then they're like trusting the brand, like this is what they're supposed to do. But like that's kind of the stuff floating around now. I think there was a video like a dermatologist who said like, it's like product buildup, like it's too much, like people need to shampoo their hair, and so people didn't know that clearly.
So I see WK. She said, hi, I'm new, 62 years young. I get so fascinated by the age span on our channel. I think that's so cool. So we have a 62 years old here. I definitely welcome y'all. And I see, Carol Smith said, I'm newish. This is my first time catching you live though. Let's see, Curly Maria said, hey ladies. Is it Deja? That's unique. Hi guys.
1922 Mr. Blue said, I've been shedding hair for so long and now I finally know why. Were you using Diva?
With no interruptions, just constantly Diva.
Isn't Build-Up Buster supposed to be a clarifier from Diva? That's a good question. Yeah, they do have a Build-Up Buster, don't they?
Yeah. Heather Mitchell, hi, first time making a comment. Okay. It's brave of you. I've been on lives and I haven't been comments. I go to drama channels. That's like my genre. I love drama channels and true crime channels. I swear one day we're going to make a MADCURLS crime. But in the meantime,
Mad Crimes.
Mad Crimes. But in the meantime, yeah, I do go, like, it's, I don't know, is it intimidating to make comments? Like, I feel like, hey guys, come on in. I always say, like, make a comment and welcome to the marvelous light. You know, come out of the darkness and into the marvelous light.
People think they won't be answered, guys. I'm gonna be eating.
I don't think they answer me or not, but I guess you make a comment because you want to be noticed.
You want to be noticed,
and
maybe people might feel like they won't be noticed. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's intimidating. So I feel for everybody that's in the dark because I'm in the dark on all my lives on my drama channels. Totally in the dark. V Natural said, hi, Mad Fam.
I hate when I put something in the microwave and it's steaming, and you think it's done, but it's not.
Oh, Heather Natural said, love your channel. Thank you. Letitia Johnson said, hey, ladies, I've been watching you guys since this past summer. Okay. That's awesome. Let me see. What else is new?
What's on your hair? I have Alikay in my hair tonight. That's my weekend to wash and go this week is Alikay Naturals, the lemongrass leave-in conditioner and the creme brulee.
Oh,
so that's
yeah, I thought I saw my creme brulee sitting on your dresser. Girl. I'm like, she goes into the room in the morning when she's getting dressed and I never hear you. But when I get up, I'm like, I keep seeing products. Like, we split them up evenly when we did the declutter, and I took the Alikay stuff.
Well, so that wasn't really evenly.
I took the Alikay stuff.
You took the whole brand.
I did, and I was like you would like just like mention to me like, Mom, I'm gonna like use this today, but you don't. I just see it in your room.
Girl, I've had it in my room for like 4 weeks now.
Really?
Oh.
Interesting.
Gotta go show you. Don't use it. I'm coming for that curl junkie though. I want that aloe gel.
Oh no, nobody touches my curl junkie
Girl, you
stuff.
use it on, girl.
Yeah, I have curl mix in my hair tonight. The softening one, the green one. So let me join you. All right, so then, sorry, I don't know. This is wasabi in a tube. And you know, like when you go and get, who eats like California rolls? Because like that's about my extent of sushi, period. California rolls, which is this right here. And then I threw in some shrimp on top, cooked shrimp, because it was in the freezer for when I make my avocado salad. So, all right, I like the, like, all right, who likes the wasabi, like the little green wasabi at the bottom? Like that's the best part. They give you that little microscopic amount. So then I bought this the other day. And so we're going to see now if it's good. This is S&B wasabi.
Alexis Jordan said, hi ladies, since Chromix stopped with codes, what's your opinion on homemade flaxseed gel? Buying their products can be expensive. So I don't know if someone else in the comments can answer if you make your own flaxseed gels. We still buy the Curl Mix ones. Like with or without our code, with or without the code, we're still using Curl Mix.
What do you mean because they stopped with the code, with our opinion now? They always have codes. I was there.
Right. Yeah.
Yesterday,
we might not have a code,
off,
but
we don't have a code.
They probably still have codes. So.
But our channel, if you're new or if you're not new, you would know. Like codes are not like whether it was so-called putting coins in our pocket or not. Like it wasn't that much where it risked our reputation or risked our me being vocal. I would say whether or not I liked something. So just because like now we don't have a code, I still say to me on my days off, and that is always the true telltale sign of what I like. On my days off, Curl Mix 9 times out of 10 is in my hair. If not, then Curl Junkie. And then I'll swatch, you know, brands. You know, I like the Main Choice and the For the Culture. What else do I like? Every now and then, definitely Botanicals. I haven't found a styler yet that I like, but I definitely like their butters and their conditioners, deep conditioners. As a matter of fact, I'm waiting for my fenugreek to come. I got the notice today. I DM'd Botanicals. Guys, I was like probably the worst customer because I was just like, come on, like this is getting to be ridiculous. Like I know there's delays. I know. I said, but I didn't think I had gotten it during a promotional sale. So like, what is up with this? But they just say, please be patient, blah, blah, blah. And so I tried to be, but I did have to reach out because I did order it January 22nd. And you were like, Ma, that's nothing.
Right, Mom. I'm like, wrong with it?
Because I wanted
February.
Girl, we need content.
I think you ordered it sooner than that. You didn't order it. January 22nd was like, what, like 2 weeks ago?
Okay. Well, I wanted content. I definitely, when I was on my kick for doing the fenugreek with Nature's Little Secret, then I wanted to try, even though that was a pre-poo, I wanted the fenugreek for Botanicals, and I ordered it along with, I wanted another kind of twisting butter for like finger coils, you know, so I'm still waiting, but today I got the notice that it's being shipped or has shipped or something, so we'll see. So I wanted to do a video on that.
IMAX said, were you the YouTuber she made the video about? Who?
Probably.
She made a video about a YouTuber?
Girl, I don't know if she did or not.
I don't know. You weren't going in as a YouTuber. You were going in as a customer, and you wanted your
No, I
product.
went in as MADCURLS. I said I said that I wanted to do a video. And I said, in my video, I said I definitely would mention that I feel for everybody that always talks about the shipping. Then I saw, but I didn't see what it was on Instagram, because lately I tippy-toed onto Instagram and started doing a little decorating on my page and Doggy's page. But I don't know. I didn't see the video or whatever.
What'd she say?
I stand by everything I say.
What'd she say?
I don't say nothing wrong.
What'd she say?
I just speak the truth and what my experience is.
I saw somebody ask what's a dupe for the Devacurl styling cream, Jennifer Viha. And I'm thinking of the We Dad the Curl Quencher.
Oh.
It's like in the same type of container. Yeah.
That
We
cream
Curl Quencher
is the one I talk
cream.
about that I was very shocked about when I went to the deep south and it was extremely humid, and I bought the gels thinking that would be the trick, but no, it ended up being that cream by itself as a one and done in the south, and my hair looked fabulous. We went down there for my son's graduation from the military, and yeah, I really thought that the gel would carry me through, but it did not. But that cream did. So you think that? See, I never used the Diva cream.
Okay, yeah, I love the Devacurl, the styling cream.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotcha. I did a collab with a company actually called Collab. They have really good dry shampoos, which
That's unique.
I know, which I like to use from time to time for volume in my roots. And I really like theirs. They smell really, really, really good, and like they don't leave like a white residue in my hair. Like, and the packaging is so cute. And they're like accessible. You can find them at like Target, Walmart. Like they were in the UK, but now they're coming to the US, and they're basically in like all the stores like Target, Walmart, CVS, like Rite Aid, like all those kind of stores. Bye, Unique Leia
I
too.
didn't bring a drink in here.
I have an icy black raspberry. Wait, why did I got the black raspberry?
I don't know.
I like the grape raspberry. Is this yours? Black raspberry? Do you get black raspberry?
Maybe by accident.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna buy you one back and switch it out.
No. Oh, do you want me to? You need a drink?
No, wisdom is better. Has anyone tried? Is it Omiyage? All liter size Devacurl products. They're not going anywhere. So you like domino effect? I mean, like I said, as this thing goes on, everyone's figuring it out. Maybe it was just too much co-washing or something. I don't know. I don't want to take away from the seriousness of those that truly lost their hair and have really struggled with it, because I would think, thank you, sweetie, because I would think that they would kind of know, you know, to go back and forth and all of that. So, I don't know really what it is, but yeah, I've seen kind of people saying no, they have Diva, they haven't had a problem with it, so they will continue to use it. We have Diva, we have not had a problem with it, but we won't continue to use it because I'm not taking any chances. We struggled enough with shedding last year, and now I feel like my hair's on the up and up, and I'm not about to take any chances.
Yeah, that's what we
No
said.
more dummy head for me.
Right, yeah, that's what we said in the video. Like, we hadn't experienced anything, but like that's because we weren't using it like that. But
Yes.
like, why take the chance when there's so many other things to use, you know?
Yeah, I have heard of that. Is it Dunaville? Somebody said it might be done, some contaminant in the plastic. I heard about that, perhaps. Anybody can help Ashley Rodriguez out? Any of you lovely ladies on here with coarse hair? Any recommendations for a good moisturizing curl enhancer? Anybody with coarse hair that can help her out?
Me a price. What state do you guys live in? Connecticut. CT.
CT. Yes, the same. Is it Q Donaville? Spell it phonetically so that I can pronounce it properly. But anyway, Wen had similar situations and they never figured it out. Don't get me started on Wen. I'm not saying Wen anymore. I'm sure you're like, Ma, stop talking about that. Chaz
Don't say Chaz Dean.
I was hard on him. Yep. Goodbye, Letitia Johnson.
What I kind of think, I don't know, when I think of Devacurl and like dupes, like we were thinking about doing not so much like a dupe, but like what you could maybe like use instead kind of thing. I thought either We Dad or Curlsmith. If you were
Curlsmith,
definitely Curlsmith, and their products are absolutely clean. If that's something that you care about.
I see Aussie R more hysteria. I know. I was thinking of you when I said that some people know what's going on and they still will continue to use Diva. That's like your opinion. That's what you want to do. Like, if you like it, then we should love it. No, good for you. But some people like go the way, like we haven't had a problem, but we won't use it. So, but I know, Aussie, I have seen your comments through different posts, and I definitely see that you are definitely going to stand by Diva. So, and then like, why not? You haven't had a problem, and so sometimes I think if you don't have a problem, you're skeptical. You know, I don't necessarily think it's hysteria. I think that these are true situations. I do think it's people's experiences with the receipts, as they say, the proof.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And then Curlsmith even has vitamins, which like we just did a video on that. I'm like, so if people are coming off a Diva, like those vitamins are like amazing. Not only do they help with like the growth of your hair, but like maintaining the growth and help your hair stronger. Like those vitamins are really good. We're still taking them. We're like still amazing.
Bernice Shirel said, I'm definitely a Curlsmith gal. Yeah, I have to say, somebody did say, though, when your hair gets healthy, it's less shedding. Yes, I can start seeing the fullness again, you know, in my hair. There's definitely dry parts. As a matter of fact, I was going to sit up here tonight and dust my hair, but I felt like, no, let me just sit back and relax. So I won't. But it definitely needs to be dusted.
An affiliate code for Curlsmith. I don't think some brands do affiliate codes and like some brands don't. Curlsmith is kind of, they have a website. A lot of people buy it from Ulta.
Yes, again, that name said maybe do a video of replacement for each Diva product. We were thinking about doing that, but then you kind of got like, I don't know if we know enough.
Yeah.
You know, if we're like experienced enough. I think when we do things, I always say it's our opinion. Like this is like the MADCURLS channel. It's our experience. It may not be somebody else's. You might say that's compatible with that. I don't think so, but it's our experience. That's why when you watch different channels, you get different points of view. So when you come on here, you'll get my point of view, and then you'll get Tay's, but you might go to another channel. They might disagree completely, but that's okay. That's why people jump around. I jump around with my true crime channels. I love the way each one has a different version of the same crime. I love that, the way each one tells it in their own way. That's why there's so many of those channels, and everyone gets many views because people keep jumping around. So people in the natural hair community jump around to different natural hair channels.
Jeanette Grigsby says she heard that Curlsmith was owned by a Diva. Is that true? I definitely don't think that's true. Their business is very small. Yeah. And we when we collabed with them a few months ago, we learned just how small it was because like they were launching, those new scalp care products. And I'm like, well, if y'all gonna have a launch party in England, like don't forget us. Like we want to come. And
I'm forgetting the middleman.
Their business is so small, like it really is. Like, and you never know it by like the quality of like their products and the way like their products present themselves. They're Ulta, but they're a small business. Like they are,
but they really are high end. They look high end. They act high end, and we were shocked. Like what? 3 people?
It's like 3 people.
3 people. We spoke with
like the 3 owners of the
they equally like own it, and so I was shocked. He called us one morning for a conference call from England. Very small. I was very, very, very surprised.
Don't do no fugazi and have a big old launch party, right? And forget about us. We want to go to England. And they were like, they are small. I'm like, no way. But yeah, I like Curlsmith, and like they used to only have the co-wash, which was one of my absolute favorite products from them, and then they came out with their scalp care line, and now they have a clarifying shampoo and that whole scalp system. So they kind of like have it all: gels, cream stylers, deep conditioners. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Curlsmith is owned by Diva. I don't think that's not true. I'm gonna throw my neck out there and say that that's not true.
Right. Jude Donaville said, you know everything. You guys are product queens. We wish we knew everything. We're getting better at what do we always have problem with? We don't know
ingredients.
No, different ingredients, but also people the what's it called? What's that word? People always want to know the porosity.
Oh, porosity and like density of our hair and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Porosity.
We don't get all up into the science of things, which sometimes we get like in trouble for that.
I guess
with like our own hair, but
like we really hung up a shingle 2 years ago strictly because for those that are new, and we're assuming like quite a few of you are new tonight because what do we got, like 450 new subscribers?
Yeah, we got a lot of new subscribers.
Yeah, so if you're new, so we're just want to just bear with us, OG MADCURLS, because we're just kind of like explaining, our evolution. But we hung up a shingle 2 years ago. You graduated college. I had finished my job as a stay-at-home mother. My youngest graduated, and I had big chop. My hair was so damaged, I had to big chop. It was extremely insecure. And so you're like, Mommy, come on the channel and let's show it all, all my people. You had like a channel. Very small dying channel, guys.
Yeah, I mean, basically, basically I was just on Instagram. I was doing stuff on Instagram, but I wanted to move over to YouTube, and I was doing like little solo videos, but they were whack. And so, because this channel was It's TaylorAnne, just like my Instagram. And later, after like a few videos we did together, we ended up changing the name to MADCURLS. But yeah, I was like, come on the channel. I was like, show the people your curlies, and then you basically never left.
And then I never left. And it was a risk. It was a risk, and it still is a risk. I mean, the channel doesn't get, as much, I think, play or brand participation because of the age difference. Youth sells, and I'm not young.
I always thought that would made us like stand out, because I'm like, there are just as many like more mature women. I was like buying hair products, if not more, because they got the money.
We're the one with the money,
with the money, so
they're missing out brands that don't.
We're in all demographics, but I think it's other things like the fact that we talk a lot. Like sometimes if we're gonna collab, like maximum 10 minutes or something like that. Like don't be talking for like 50 minutes an hour, which we do. Like we're thorough, we chit chat, we tell stories while we do our hair, and so our videos are long, which is like always been kind of like a complaint here. They're like, your videos are too long. I mean, some people like it, some people don't. We like it. It works for us. We like to talk while we do our hair. And,
I know. I found a crime channel the other day that was putting on her makeup as she was discussing crime. Now that was unique. I'm like, I never saw that. Normally they just kind of like face the camera and talk about the crime in detail, but she was applying makeup, so it's kind of like a beauty/crime channel. That was very unique. So Emily said she got here a little late, but she made it. Okay.
Better late than never.
Deja said hi, everyone. Pond Deck. Hey, I haven't seen you in a bit.
Have you guys tried any other Tralex products besides the gel? No. Although we have more products, we just haven't tried anymore.
Kish Woodward said, I love the Nature's Little Secret Fenugreek Pre-Poo. I love that. I did that solo video a few weeks ago on that. I love that.
Someone needs to make us a TV offer. That would be so busted.
I know.
Us on TV.
I'm out there. My personality is out there, but then there's times when I kind of like go back into my introvert kind of a way. I don't know about that. Every morning the doorbell ringing bright and early, and I'm bringing all these cameras and lights.
Don't they like live with you?
Yeah.
Like in like John and Kate plus 8 or Kate plus 8. Like they lived in the house. People, right? The
because this house is not big enough. Do they have like their own areas, like their own kind of like suite where the crew
maybe they
stay
give
and live?
Maybe they give us a house.
They probably would,
to, like,
right?
be on a show.
Yeah.
They
probably would. Okay. But they still would have to stay in their own area. I'm slouching around in a robe and slippers in the morning. Like I don't want anyone talking to me. Just like leave me alone. Pretend I don't exist. Until I'm ready to do. But you can't be that way. You've got to always be like at your best, at your worst. They see me coming downstairs, and I'm in a bad mood, and they'll be filming that. That's when they really get the cameras cranking. They want me so bad to say something inappropriate, so they can
get the cameras cranking like it's like old school. Get the cameras cranking.
Bleep it out, and you don't need to see what I said because you'll see the expression on my face, and they'll love it. They'll eat it alive. So they'll say, oh no, we got a winner here every morning, at 6 o'clock, let's get her down there, let's get her to do something. And I probably would play into it, and not intentionally, but because I couldn't avoid it. I'm not a morning person. My mother always said that. She said, you are not a morning person. No.
Yeah, no. Oh, you're definitely gonna be like, you stay up really late.
I'm a vampire. I come to life like around 6 or 7. That's when I'm ready to go out to Target, Walmart. That's grocery shopping. I love the midnight hour.
I used to be like that till I started working full time, and my alarm goes off at 5:45. Now by like 11, 12, I'm dying slowly. So.
I know you died out. I mean, last night we were watching, and I do not know why, the Mary Kay Letourneau story. I don't know why.
We like watching different things. Like we'll watch Mary Kay Letourneau. We'll watch like the Hernandez brothers, O.J. Simpson. So last night we found some new documentaries on Mary Kay Letourneau, and we were watching her because she's just such a nut job. Like, she's just so busted. And I did. I fell asleep. Yeah, because like it was like midnight. You were like, okay, let's start this documentary or whatever. And I'm like, I'm going to bed. I'm asleep.
I'm the friend that never goes to sleep.
This hour-long documentary. Like, I'm going to bed.
Let's see, V Naturals. I don't like reality shows. Talking like one a week show. Really, I think it's a genre that I didn't have growing up, but we have it now, and I think I tend to enjoy those more. Not like the over advertised, like the Kardashian types. Like I don't like those. I like more down home people that aren't anybody, that don't have much. People that are more relatable, I think, is what I like.
Okay. Someone said, I saw it. Here it is. Maria. Is it Marina? Marina Hernandez. Opinions on Gayle King's comments on her interview about Kobe. So yeah, that's kind of been the biggest mess. I thought it was just like one little like snippet kind of thing, but then like it was actually went on for like 3 minutes. She was really like pressing Lisa Leslie with those questions, and once I saw that clip, I'm like, I think she went way too far. Like even though people are saying she's a journalist, and I get it, but like she had to do that. Like
she didn't. She went.
And I think Snoop went too far too. Some of the men that are coming out, I get what you're saying, but I feel like you can say it a different way. Like I think like 50 Cent for once said like why do that? Like why are you gonna do that kind of thing? But Snoop like saying we gonna come get you, like threatening her life. Like I mean,
thug life.
Like come on.
Yeah. Yeah. But then he apologized for that, right?
He did, because like I think the tides changed. At first people were like, yeah, like Snoop, like get her, and then like it started to kind of like shift, like you're threatening black women, like what are you doing, like kind of thing. And so then it kind of started to like shift a little bit. So I think he had to come out and say like, well, I didn't mean her any harm. Well, what do you mean? We gonna come get you? Like,
what else does that mean?
What did that mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I don't know. What did you guys think about the comments? What do you think about her interview style?
Yeah. What do you guys think? I mean, why did she have to go there? Like for what?
Snoop's apology was a non-apology. I didn't see it yet. Yes, she did get messy. Conscious Butte said.
Curls 18 was very inappropriate. Poor timing on Gayle's part. She didn't need to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like, she wouldn't let it go. She said, because Lisa Leslie. Yeah. She said, she said, I don't see anything appropriate. She goes, but Lisa, you wouldn't. Like I was like, let it go, Gayle.
Like, why are you pressing the issue? Like, yeah. She like, what are you trying to? I think 50 said, like, what are you trying to gain? What are you trying to do? Like, what was the point?
Yeah.
Like, what was the point? Like, she literally kept. She's like, well, you wouldn't see that part. Well, you wouldn't. Like, she was busted.
Also, MADCURLS is owned 85% by its founders. They have a couple celebrity investors. We had 9 employees in 2019. Really? Conscious Butte. She wouldn't let it go. Oh, thank you, Leah Shabazz, for dropping by. I can't say it. I just want to say hi. Hi.
Sensationalism and the want to go viral attitude makes so many celebs lose all common sense.
Yeah.
Yes, Snoop would have went a little far. There's a few people. Was Lil Boozy? He came out with something too. He was pretty aggressive, as well.
Oh, he's not. I haven't been following it. Like the first day, of course, it was tragic, and a few more days after that. But he's not in the ground yet.
No, I know they said there was going to be a memorial on the 24th. Is that like the funeral? Like, is that when the funeral?
No, I don't think a memorial has the body there. Do they?
No.
I don't think so, do they?
Yeah, I mean, like big stars like Aretha Franklin, like that was pretty big. Michael Jackson, we saw his. Like, how fast do funerals get underway? Because it's been, how long has it been? Has it been a week, 2 weeks? Are we on week 2? Right. 2 weeks now?
I think it was it a Saturday? So
it was a Sunday.
So it has been 2 weeks?
So I remember that Monday, I was just like dragging. So is it 2 weeks? His funeral is 2/24/20. See, yeah, okay. The funeral is going to be private. The memorial is more public, which makes sense.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
2 weeks, okay.
Lisa Powell said she wanted the same attention that she had with the R. Kelly interview, which she was praised for that, and she definitely erred with with at least Leslie interview. That was busted.
What would I like? I think LA would like it. Leah Huggins said, what would I like? Did I miss the conversation?
So Germany said, what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Wi-Fi Adam, Doggy, Spencer, me, all of you. So we were talking about, you've been dying to go to the Sugar Factory, and this weekend is actually, like, my school's having, like, a little winter break, so, like, I thought this week I bought, like, clothes for, like, work, like, I'm all decked out in, like, pink and red and hearts and everything, like, every day this week. So today I kicked it off with, like, this pink, like, sweater, like, skirt and, like, shirt set, like, it was all pink.
So cute.
I came out the room and I thought I was cute, and my brother was like, he's like, you look like Pepto-Bismol, like, such a hater. But, this weekend, we were thinking about going to the Sugar Factory because you've been wanting to go to the Sugar Factory. We should go to the Sugar Factory. Like, that'd be so fun.
Since we won that trip last year to the Honey's Handmade house in Florida, and Miss V, the owner of Honey's Handmade, and they're coming out with part 2 of the Melba collection. I saw something on Instagram when I was perusing. But anyway, they took us to the Sugar Factory. It was in
Miami?
Miami Beach. It's Miami Beach?
No, it was, what's that? Is it Ocean Drive? Is that Miami?
Okay, we were in Florida, so it was Miami.
It was definitely Miami, but what's that strip?
Palm Springs, right?
Girl, that's California.
It was that so confident. I really did.
Palm Springs.
All right, it was
Is it Ocean Drive? Is it Ocean?
Where
We don't travel.
Versace got shot because I
Yeah.
walked by the house and you know me and my macabre self. I'm like, wait. And then it was the Sugar Factory. And I've never been so impressed with the place in my life. But at that point, there was an emergency that happened. So the owner had to leave. And so we kind of like had to rush through our drinks and everything and then like get back to the house. And so I never feel like I got my full share of that Sugar Factory that I've been dying to go. So now there's one in New York. And there's one in upstate Connecticut.
Yeah, like up near like Foxwoods or something.
Yeah. So I want to do that.
But I know like those big like fishbowl kind of drinks that you see, like they don't let you order one if you're just drinking it by yourself. Like everybody has to like, there has to be at least like 3 or 4 people like drinking that with you. So
okay.
You guys are
Palm
all like
Springs.
wet blankets. Wet non-alcoholic blankets. So I just want a fishbowl.
Has she? She said Miss V has been hinting that she's electing y'all to come back for round 2.
Drive. What'd she say? What'd she say?
Miss V has been hinting that she's electing y'all to come back for round 2.
We would be
we are so in
We
there.
would be so in. Let her know. You know,
Let her
know.
fluff up the pillows. I love
for
that
round
house.
2, that would get flued out. Like,
Right?
that was so fun last year. That was so fun.
And then she wasn't there like the final day, and her best friend was there, and she just like handled everything just so meticulously. And so guys, so I'm tippy-toeing around the house, me being the vampire at night. Guys,
because we were like swimming in the pool at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Step, like it was like kind of like a sunken area where the kitchen was, and I literally missed the step. Everything went flying. I went to get ice of all things. I missed a step, twisted the ankle, fell flat out on my face.
Ice went flying.
A mess.
Making
But it wasn't
so much
hurt, so I
noise.
got up, and then we went by the pool, and then you were swimming in the pool. We had the footage of that. Did we make a video? We have a
We
video.
did. We have a
video?
vlog, yeah. If you've never seen our Honey's Handmade vlogs when we went to Florida last year to get to know them and the brand and like their the products that they were coming out with, we have a whole vlog from like beginning to end of that of us down in Miami, and that was fun. That was
The
so
Sugar
fun.
Factory, Karen, is a place where it's just candy. Candy. Even there's a place recently called Candytopia, but that's only in a few locations, maybe Philadelphia, Miami, and other places. But the Sugar Factory, it's just candy, just like walls and walls and walls of candy. When you go in, just every kind of candy you can imagine. But they also have food. So we
they
ate
have like
lunch there.
they have like regular food, like you can buy food, but then like their desserts and like their drinks are just very like over the top and just like like sugary and like candy looking, and it's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then we made the page, the Sugar Factory page, because the picture just looked like it was
We
so...
did.
The picture just looked like it was so
They took it.
professionally done. it was just like me and Tay just doing selfies of each other, and so
Yeah. So no, I think someone across the table took it, but they took it in portrait mode. So it like it looked official. And we had the menu and like the background was blurred. You see the palm trees and where they had sunglasses and the Sugar Factory menus and like we made their Instagram next to like Drake and like other like big celebrities that go to the Sugar Factory. I'm like, Mom, we made it.
We've arrived. So I want to do that. So that's something fun.
Yeah, the weather is awful all over. Like, my hair is so humidified.
Yes.
Like, and it's only day 2.
Yes, I agree with you. As much as y'all know, I love Snoop Dogg. You know, he was dead on too much, too violent. I don't like that kind of thing, especially towards women or towards anyone for that matter. But like, it was towards a woman, so I don't care for that.
I didn't like that he called her like the B word several times.
I don't care for that.
He said
it like way too old for that.
Yeah, like crystal clear. It was way too harsh.
Yeah.
It was too harsh.
Yeah, I didn't care for that.
He could have gotten his point across without all of that.
What's your one ride or die curly hair product that you couldn't live without? Is it more mish? More mish?
My cream of nature, coconut milk, detangling and conditioning leave-in spray. It's my refresher.
Oh my gosh, I go in and out of things. What can I say?
It probably curl mix to be honest, because I was really hating my hair in 2019, and I feel like it's basically. I mean, I go in and out of Alikay and curl mix, but really like curl mix, like it like elongates my hair, my curls are nice. Like I just love the way my curls look with it, and like it's been making me love my hair in 2020 because my hair was really busted in 2019, and
depends on the product, but aside from all the natural hair products, I would have to say my Bumble Stick that I love to hide my gray hair, because you know I have to say it just makes me feel better. Where's that thing at? Did I bring it down?
What age do you teach? So I'm a building sub for middle school, so it's 6th through 8th grade. Yeah. I know wisdom is better, but I think I could say like curl mix or Alikay, like, or both. Like, those are the only 2 products I'm using right now. I go in and out of wash and goes.
I know, stressing them out with the question. Because there's so many categories, it's really hard to fine tune like a category. You know, if you say co-wash, if you say shampoo, each category is different. I can't live without, say, a shampoo, but then my hair is looking a hot mess once it's rinsed out of my hair. I need the conditioner to follow. So there's not just one product. So I have to say, I would narrow it down to my Bumble Stick, because when all is said and done, I am able to mask that little patch of gray right here at the top of my head, and it just kind of like brings it all together. I think.
Kaimani said, "Did you see, guys? Are we skipping? Are we skipping? Are we clear? I keep seeing a skip."
Somebody said, "Was it my internet? Maybe you guys keep freezing." Okay.
Oh yeah. So yeah. See, I just said that. Okay. Hold on.
How old are you? Somebody named Clips said. I'm 52. The mom, and Tay's 26. The daughter.
Okay, sorry, I just turned the Wi-Fi on.
We're skipping a lot. Okay, it skips here a bit.
Kaimani said, did you guys see the exchange that Curls is doing where you send in products you don't like and they send you a curling jelly? Yeah, so how does that work? Like for each product you send, do they send you a curling jelly? Or is it, say I send like 10 products I don't like, they're going to send me, 1 curling jelly? Like how many do you get? I just want to know.
I think it's getting healthy again now. So I'm seeing the progression now of the fullness, because as we always say, my hair grows big and yours grows long. So mine grows in density, and I'm seeing the density again. I feel like I'm seeing that again.
Alexandra E said, I saw 1 free on the flyer. Yeah, so if we're sending in a box, even though you're not using the products, I guess, and then you get like a free gel, I guess, like, I don't know.
Loretta Banks said, when your roots are thick, can you recommend a good detangler? Detangler, I don't know necessarily detangler, but I think anything with good slip, and slip is a product that has the ability to go on your hair and almost kind of like melt away your tangles. So I don't really know about a detangler, but I use conditioners with a lot of slip. Does anybody use a detangler in particular? I think Alikay has a detangler, right? But,
yeah, I don't like products that say detangler. I
because
just
you-
like
yeah,
conditioners.
It's just a conditioner.
Or
It's like-
actually,
yeah,
frankly, oils. I like detangling my hair with oil.
that doesn't work for me.
Ravi, are we still skipping? Why are we we're frozen again? We're spinning. Hold, please. Hold the phone. There we go. Are we unskipping? Ah, why are we skipping? Okay, we're skipping a lot. Okay, let me try turning the Wi-Fi off again. Hold on.
You turned it on or off?
I just turned it on. Okay, Ravi Saram? I'm sorry if I messed up your name. But he said he's a curly guy here that loves our reviews for him and his daughter. Thank you for watching us.
Oh.
And I saw Xavier step in the room. Hi, Xavier.
Hi, Xavier. His birthday was when? Yesterday? Was it yesterday?
Day before yesterday?
Day before
How
yesterday.
was your birthday? Guys, how are we now? Are we skipping? So this is so bested.
Have we done Meat Bounce?
No, they came out with some new stuff. We don't have any other new stuff.
Okay.
Although I'm not opposed to trying it. I could see myself throwing coin to Meech.
Oh, yeah.
Because I like Meech a lot.
Oh, Bernice said my birthday is Thursday.
Ooh, happy early birthday.
Better. I was going to ask Xavier how old you were. You're 23.
Oh, wow.
Okay. How does it feel to be 23?
How's it feel? Mic in your face.
Right?
Did you guys watch the Oscars last night? No, I watched the Shade Room show different things about the Oscars, like people's outfits and whatnot.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I didn't watch it. You know, back in the day when I used to enjoy TV, enjoy going to the movies, enjoy music on the radio, I would watch things like the Grammys and the Oscars and all that, but I don't know any of the categories anymore.
Yeah.
So
I stopped
wouldn't
really
know.
watching award shows when I stopped being on Twitter. Twitter was when like all the award shows were better. So basically like in high school, a little bit of college, when it was Grammys night or like, you know, BET Awards or any of those types of things, like Twitter was live. Twitter was live between like 2000, definitely 2012, 13, 14, 15, like there were like a few years that if you were on Twitter during that point, like that's when Twitter was like everything. And those were actually the years a lot of people start getting in trouble for. Like when they be pulling tweets.
I know.
But it's like 2012,
Yeah.
13, 14, it's always
When
around that
inappropriate
time.
things were found, and, you know,
11, 10, like
yeah, when there's drama on YouTube and somebody said something and they have to put on the gray sweatshirt in the apology video, it's always those years,
Yeah.
2011 and 2012.
yeah, what a time to be alive on Twitter when there were like follow Fridays and you would like add a whole bunch of people like follow this person.
I'll say I would be 58. Okay. See, there's such. We did this one night. We asked like everybody like put in your age to see, and we had from 12, 13-year-olds
yeah.
all the way up into like people in their 80s. Like we get such a kick out
We
of.
haven't done that in a
yeah,
while.
the
Guys,
wide
put
range.
your age.
Yeah,
put your
to see,
ages. Comment
like,
your ages.
Yeah, who's
It's always so cool to see
I know.
because it's like the spec. It's like everywhere.
'Cause
Like,
it's like
really, really
everybody
broad.
can benefit. I mean, you know,
25, 38,
just, see,
30,
34, 41, 24, 40, 28,
28,
29, 26.
37.
Oh, Alexandria East. Haven't seen you in a while, girl. How dare you be?
You been here all night, girl.
Okay, I didn't see it. I just saw that because I just saw her age go by. But
Wait, we're missing them.
see about the baby.
27, 46, 34,
Okay.
23, 21, 45, 53, 46, 47, 41, 36, 27, 31,
Wow, look at all the
45, 32,
ages.
48, 53, 45, 30, 31, 40, 37, 28, 64,
39, 60,
60,
19, 52, and
daughter's
19. My daughter. Oh, wow.
19. So far, I think 19 is the youngest we've seen so far. Oh,
Yeah.
16. Kaimani's 16. See, that's why we keep it clean. Like on the channel.
I know, we have to keep clean.
I just love that. And like, we all learn from each
Wow.
other. We're all just like different
Yeah.
ages. Like, I love that.
18. Thanks for sharing, Lilian. I'm 51. I'm in the thick of menopause. Okay, later, I have to take my mom home. Okay.
Sade Burke random, but does anyone have the Dyson blow dryer? We do. It's amazing. It really is. It really is. I hated diffusing my hair until that dryer.
Mhm.
It really dried my hair in like 10 minutes. And the curl definition like was still there. My hair wasn't frizzy. I love the Dyson. It's expensive, but I love it.
There's two of us on the channel. There's always an opposite opinion,
And it's always you.
Girl, like, why couldn't it be you?
Girl, you can have
You
it.
I'm just saying. Okay, I just don't know how to navigate it yet. Okay, yesterday I was using it to dry my makeup when I put my spray on because I couldn't find my fan. That one of our subscribers, I think it was Alexis Johnson, she said the fan.
And you said your baby's sleeping.
Aww.
He's trying to jump out of his crib. That's so cute.
Look sweet. I don't know what the big hype is. I'm sure people that have it absolutely love it. You know, I mean, that's their experience. I have not found out a way to navigate it. So today I had to go someplace and I was like rushing and my hair, or was it yesterday? When I came home and I had to film the end of a video.
Right.
Right. And my hair still felt damp. And I don't know. That the diffuser, I just don't know when it's hot and when it's not, like where the buttons are. It's just a lot.
Should we share with the group? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe the company. I don't know. We had a collab, and you took one for the team yesterday. Oh, so you guys will probably be seeing this because like we're doing a collab, but it's not for like our channel. It's for like the company to like use for like their ads and whatnot. And so we have to film like a few different things. And so one of the things was like a wash and go from start to finish. But there is like the shower scene, like you had to style your hair in the shower, and honestly, one of the hardest videos to film. Yeah. People who really like constantly do shower scenes, like those are hard. Yeah. Like water flying, bottles falling, stuff slipping.
And we had no choice. Like I had to be in the shower. Yeah, it had really showed the product, and so
because the shampoo and the conditioner, like, they had to be done in the shower. And, like you had to be in the shower, and like you took it for the team, girl. Yeah, and I was behind the camera.
You were behind. Why didn't you want to do it?
Because my hair was super tangled.
And you get it ready like for the week or something.
Yeah, and I tangled mine with oil, but they wanted to see like the dry, like this is my hair like now kind of thing, and like they wanted their product used as a detangler, and like your hair was shorter, and I felt like mine, like I don't know, I didn't want to do mine for this, and I figured I'm like, you're older, I'm like, let's get some maturity out there on an ad. I was
and then guys, like, also you guys know, for those that do know and then those that don't know, now you'll know, I have multiple sclerosis. I don't do showers, okay, because I can't, like, by equilibrium, I'm afraid I'm going to fall over or whatever, but I had to act like completely normal and act like it was like no problem. Then you're like, Ma, spin around.
I'm like, show them
that. And I'm like holding on to the wall, trying to spin around. And they're like, oh no, look, I didn't get that for something, but that's too bad.
I'm like, Ma, can you do it one more time? You were like, no.
I'm not doing it again, okay? But I did it, and I didn't have on any like shower shoes or anything like that. So it was good. Yeah, I'm proud of myself because I have been afraid to do showers for a while now. So I was glad I was able to do that.
I mean, natural should like a conditioner got some good slip if you slip on it in the shower. Like me, with like it gotta have that slipping in the shower kind of slip. You risk your life. Aussie used to be that for me in the shower. Like if I drop Aussie on the ground and didn't notice, like I would like almost die. Like shoot, like slip. It's real.
So Jeremy said, can you guys do a lookbook of the cute outfits that you wear during the week? I don't wear cute outfits, but you do.
I do. It's just by the time I get home, like I need a good like setup. If I had a good setup or a nice clean empty wall to do it in, I feel like my background is gonna be ugly. But like I do, like I love getting dressed in the morning. I really do. Like I love getting dressed in the morning. Like I can like, I love shopping for work clothes and wearing like cute skirts and nice pants and blazers. Like I love getting dressed in the morning, and I really haven't wanted to do a lookbook, but I just don't have like a cute space like to do it in. I might have to go to Gam's house. She has like I might have to go film it at my grandmother's house. She has really nice white clean walls.
Yeah.
Like
some people just have like beautiful, just very nice aesthetics.
Yours is very like loud, like not loud, but like it's a lot of wood.
Yeah,
it's a lot of wood. I'm like white
country. I'm very rustic.
I'm modern.
Yeah, and I'm very eclectic. What does that mean? It means like. Over here, I have a gumball machine I'm looking at. They have quilts everywhere.
Like these type of couches, and like one day, like I want like just clean aesthetics, like nice white walls, windows, like very just like modern, like blacks and grays, and
I got the cutest kind of shelf that has to be assembled. Normally, where I get my furniture at, I mean, like kind of like put cute little pieces around and all of that. I get it from this really cute discount store, Bob's Discount Furniture or whatever, and it's so cute. Everything is just really reasonably priced and very good quality. For instance, the table that we sit at for live and I'm doing the puzzle and all that, that has been around for at least 30 years, okay? And I got it from like Bob's Discount. But anyway, I got the cutest shelf, a cabinet, where I'll store like our puzzles, and it looks like a London telephone booth. So we have to put it together. We thought we'd film it. Who wants to see it?
Because we have to put it together, and like I'm no Bob the Builder, but we're gonna try.
I know.
I bought one of those like white shelves you get from IKEA. Like the first time I think I bought it from Target and I built it wrong, but it was my product shelf forever. And then when I tried to fix it, I ended up breaking the whole thing, and so it went from like a 5 product shelf to like a 2 product shelf because I didn't know how to fix it. Doggy's freaking out.
Should I go get him?
He's gonna go live for it. Girl,
Go live. Yeah, he's gonna cry, right? You gonna go get him or should I go get him?
girl, you don't have any shoes.
I know I don't have my shoes because the shower,
Scenes.
yesterday, they got soaking wet because the water was like coming out the shower because we had like that encased glass shower, but we had to film it, so Tay had to be on the outside while I'm in the inside filming, and my shoes were right by the shower, and all the water was pouring into my shoes. You know, my Crocs, love my Crocs. So now I have to throw them in the dryer, and I haven't today because I was out all day. So I need my shoes for my balance when I walk around the house. And here he is. Hope he's a good boy. Here's Doggy. He got a haircut, guys. Look at
Yeah,
him.
he got groomed yesterday. Or the day. Who's Lord Fauntleroy? I didn't
all right. I don't know. He's I don't know, a character of some sort.
Okay, he likes. Okay, hold on.
All right. I didn't know the paper was down here. Everybody's moving fast. Okay.
So what do you have
I
like?
start moving all this equipment, all these wires. He loves some apple. He's not happy until he has an apple wire.
We're not jumping down. We're not jumping down. We're not jumping down.
All right, hold on. Let me get him situated. All right, Dogginess. All right, Dogginess. All right, come here. All right, calm down. He's just happy to be here. Come here, sweetheart. Oh, what's going on? All right,
Okay,
Doggy.
we're freezing a lot
Doggy.
again.
All right, Doggy, you gotta calm down. Doggy, you must calm down. Doggy, you must calm down. All right, Doggy.
Dogginess. Hey.
Okay. Are you not running around the house while we're on live?
Hey, you gotta calm down. Hey. All right, it's okay. It's okay. I know you're excited.
Well, you have to give him a little toy or a little treat or something, so he'll sit here nicely. You might have to give him that slipper.
I have need.
All right.
Girl, he's not gonna be destroying my slippers.
All right, come here, sweetheart. All right, who's that, Spence? Oh, good. It's boy time. Spence is home.
Boy time before bedtime. He goes and hangs out with Spencer and Adam.
All right, so let me see.
Me, Charlie, Tay, what oils work best for your hair and scalp? I love the Meech oil. That's the oil I use all the time. But as like a styler, like so when I do my wash and go and I do like my leave-in and my gel on top, I will seal my hair with like, typically it's like curl mix. So I'll do like the curl mix serum, which I think was a question earlier about the
He's coming for you.
Okay. About like curl mix and if we seal with oil. I always do. So for my system, okay, he can't run into this. Because that would be a mess. I use the Avocado Moisturizer, the gel, and the serum. I always add that in.
Hold on, let me put this here.
Did he get a haircut? Yeah, he did. He got groomed.
Yeah. He got groomed the other day.
Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, if he knocks over our tripod. Spence, can you get my slipper, please? Just in shambles. Now the circus is gonna start.
When he comes back over to you, just grab him, Spence, and put him in the kitchen.
He's gonna run.
Yeah, I know. We never can catch him. It takes 4 of us and we still can't catch him. He's been dying to be down here because he's heard us talking, having too much fun, and he wasn't the center of attention.
For low porosity hair, what order do you use to seal oil? Before leave-in or after? After. So I'm low porosity, and I seal my hair with oil like at the end. So for example, my Curl Mix wash and go. Actually, I do the gel first, then the leave-in, and then I'll put the serum on top, and that's just the order that I use it in.
Like I said, putting IKEA furniture together is a nightmare. I'm afraid it's going to be a
Thank you.
nightmare. I don't know if we have the proper tools for it, so I said we'll open it up before we start putting it together. My little
Go off camera.
phone booth here. Oh, I am okay. My little phone booth here, and go to maybe Home Depot. Make sure we have all the proper tools.
Doggy
And-
warrior. He sounds like he's putting up a fight. He is always. Hey Spence, do you mind taking him out though?
Take them out where?
Let's go to that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, where's that? I want to show them my cute little cabinet. Hold on, I don't know why that app is always upside down.
So you used the leave-in last. I never heard of that. Is there a particular reason? So with Curl Mix, when they first came out, they had their flaxseed gels, right? And so we just did that as a one and done. We have a video on our channel, like, of the evolution of Curl Mix, basically, like all their products. So they came out with the gel. I would just use the gel. Then they came out with the Avocado Moisturizer, which you're supposed to put under the gel. But I found that it made my hair, like, too moisturized. Like, my hair was, like, flat, and, like, I didn't like that. But I still wanted the moisture from it, but I didn't want, like, the flatness. So, and I wanted the hold from the gel. So I would put the gel down first. So, like, it was the first product that would touch my hair, and, like, I would get that hold. But then I would still get the moisture from the Avocado Moisturizer. So I would put that on top. And it's just my favorite wash and go. And then I put just a little bit of serum, run that through my hair and let it dry, and I get like a 7-day wash and go. So yeah, so that's how it started. And we have a video on that too. We call it the reverse wash and go, where I put the cream down first. I'm sorry, the gel down first, then the cream. But we also have it the way they want it to be used.
Right.
The cream as a leave-in, the avocado moisturizer as a leave-in, and then the gel. So we have it like gel by itself.
Then we have it the way Adam did it when we did
gel,
the boys
leave-in.
did our hair, and Adam was getting confused by the different bottles. One was the moisturizer, one was the gel, and he was just grabbing each bottle and pouring his hands and mixing them together and running it through. And so, yeah. All right. So this is the cabinet that we will
still didn't work. God's child, Curl Mix didn't work for you.
This will be the cabinet we shall be assembling. Can you see it? Isn't that cute? Like a little London phone booth.
Did he go?
See, that's the kind of way I like to decorate, just very cute, kind of nostalgic things. I thought it was so cute. Okay.
So Jaylene Pagan said, I've tried the reverse wash, and I like it more than the gel on top. Like, me too. Like, I like that the gel's hitting my hair first, but then you're also getting, like, that little bit of, like, moisture, and, like, that cream from, like a leave-in. So I love that wash and go.
Yes, it's wild, it's a phone booth. No, we didn't see the Academy. Was it Oscars? Academy Awards? Whatever. It's the Academy Awards and they hand you an Oscar, right? But I didn't see, what was that? That Hair Love? But I liked that they brought that young kid there that can't graduate with his class because his hair has dreads and they're not going to let him walk. That's disgusting. And I hope with all of this notoriety that he's getting, he was on Ellen, now he's at the Academy Awards the other night, and like the school, how stubborn. I would be so ashamed. I would try to keep it a very low profile if I was at school, because he's getting so much support. Yeah. And for them to still
literally being in the school system and like how tough it is to get kids to care and like focus and like wanna like do their schoolwork, like they're really hanging their hats on like the length of like a child's hair. Like it's just there's so many other things to care about. Like it's so dumb. Like I don't understand that.
Kamani, the cartilage piercing is still there, still hanging in there. There's been times where I've wanted to just like say, just forget this and take it out, but I'm still going strong. This morning, it was really hurting, so I went back to that spray that they give you. When you get your cartilage pierced, and that lie they tell you that it'll just take 4 weeks, oh my gosh, it has been since, was it October?
I think it was October.
October. November, December, January, February, so 4 months, and I heard it takes about a year. So there are moments where I wake up in the middle of the night and my ear is just like hot, it's red, the back is, I don't want to get descriptive, but it's just, the earring is sticking to the back of my ear and it's not the hair. It's like, it's horrible, it's very painful, but I'm still hanging in there, I won't take it out. So I right now have like a cute little hoop in there, let me show you guys. See the little hoop right there, see that? I don't know, right there. So that was a project putting that in, but it's in now and it's staying. And but yeah, it's still healing.
I saw, where did it go? There was a question on what shampoo, oh there it is, just Ashley, what shampoo and conditioner have you been using? So I again like switch kind of shampoos in and out. I'll use, what's in rotation right now is the Pattern Beauty, their shampoo and their think it's their medium conditioner for curlies, but we also have the one for coilies, whichever one I feel like grabbing. I think we have one that's in like a huge pump, and I'm trying to like go through that, so I think that's the one, the medium for curlies. I'll grab that, but to me they're very similar, even though their ingredients are different. They feel similar in my hair, so I'll grab. That's in rotation right now. The Curl Mix is in rotation right now. At least the Curl Mix conditioner is in rotation. Like, that's just my favorite. Like, the shampoo, like, it's good, it's aight, but I love the conditioner. So that's always in rotation. And the Lux Locks Curls, they're African black soap shampoo. So if I'm using that, I'll probably grab the Curl Mix conditioner to pair with that. But I love the Lux Locks Curls African black soap shampoo. That's great as well.
No sweater today, Nikki. It was doggy. Oh, thank you, Conscious Beauty. Just love the unity of your family. So beautiful and warming. That's sweet.
Yeah, Kaimani, I got my cartilage piercing done, like it's on this ear, but I never wear it. Even though I did the other day when I wore my hair in a bun, and I decided to like put my cartilage piercing in.
Oh,
but
you did?
Yeah, because you can see it. Other than that, it's like I have all this hair, like no one sees it, so
Okay.
I don't wear it. But like last year, it got super infected, and it could have been around the time I was using African Pride, and like it broke my face out, and like it really infected this piercing.
And you've had that for years.
Yeah,
though, right?
even though there was no earring in it. But my ear got so like infected, and
Wow.
it was so weird because I got it done my senior year of high school, which would have been in 2011. So, and last year was like 2019. So I'm like, why is like this going crazy right now? So weird.
Yeah, doggy, he did get a haircut. We took him Saturday morning, right?
Saturday
To get his
morning.
grooming. Yeah, to get his grooming. Yeah. So he's a golden doodle, and they said he definitely has to be brushed every day. He hates that. And I'm like, he's curly. So I'm like, who better to know how to take care of curly hair? So we have to do better with that. We would take him every 8 weeks, but they were thinking that maybe every 6 weeks because he's maybe a little bit too matted by the time we get him there. So I don't call it matting. Like, I think it's adorable.
It is matting. There's certain areas, like he has different textures, like some parts of his curls are a little bit looser, and then there's some parts that are a little bit tighter and like a little bit coarse, and so he has like this one patch like near like his hind parts, like on top, that it's just like super hard and like
in gray,
like
right?
yeah.
He
has like a patch of white here too, and then he like on his back he has
but
like little
his
white
curls
hair
on his head are so super soft.
So cuteness.
Yeah.
He's so cuteness.
So he came right in and stole the show. I know he was gonna be seen. He really is cute. So you use leave-in last. Is there a particular reason?
Yeah, girl, you're way too far.
Oh.
I answered that.
Oh,
I've been answered that. Yeah.
I can't help it. I was trying to wrestle doggy. Here's the next one, and the next one is that Addie?
Yeah, hey, man.
Wow, hey honey. That's the youngest one. He you put in hours today. My gosh.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
That was good, proactive. I like that. He sent me a text this morning that if just in case I was looking for him because he went in statistics. A professor was teaching if you were like struggling, and so he went in. I like that, honey, that you did that. Good job.
Oh my gosh, I remember taking statistics. That stuff, that was hard.
I want a dog with curly hair. Bye, be natural. Skedaddle.
Girl, I wish we could skedaddle. I'm ready for bed. And I looked at like, oh my gosh, it's only 9 o'clock. Girl, what time do we leave here? About 9:30 sometimes, 10.
We live in the suburbs, definitely. I mean, it is so suburbs that there's like an old-fashioned like, little train track there, and it gets pitch black. And don't forget anything at the grocery store because you are out of
Town
luck.
shuts down at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah. It's not even called the city; it's called the town of. So no, it's very, very, very suburbs.
It seems so cozy.
Oh.
Yeah. And you make it cozy in here. The house.
Yeah.
I would say the house is cozy.
Yeah, you have to make every house a home. You know, anybody can get a house, but you have to have like your touch there. No matter where I've ever lived, like I turn everything into a home. And so, but this is like the perfect home to me because of the fact that I love to decorate country. And so, when I used to live in California and have big, huge homes and huge vaulted ceilings, my quilts didn't fit because it's California. So here it's like just like little kind of little cabin area and all of my quilts that I have, and I have plenty of them.
See, that's what I want, like tall ceilings,
I know.
white walls.
I know
Definitely.
you do. You are so modern the way you
A
decorate.
walk-in closet. That's my biggest thing. I'm like, I have to have a good sized walk-in closet. I know when we first moved here like 17 years ago, like I was in like 5th grade or 4th grade, and I was so excited to see like my room. I was like, oh my gosh, like yellow walls, this and that. And now I'm like I can't, like, it's like my childhood like room. I'm like, I can't wait to like have my own like spot one day, because like I know how I'm gonna decorate. I'm sick of the yellow walls and the closet that's like this big. And
we lived in Northern California, Fremont, and that's where Taylor and Spencer were born. Then we moved to Southern California, that was Fullerton. Then we would kind of like go back and forth between California and Connecticut. Then we moved back up there to Santa Rosa for a time, and then we finally came back probably about 17 years ago. We've been back in Connecticut. I was born and raised in Connecticut, so.
Kish Woodward said, do you guys like Meet Your Curlsmith better? So they're both very different brands, and I like different things from each one. Like Curlsmith is definitely more high-end. Like it comes with that high-end price. Like they push, you know, clean ingredients, vegan, organic, like all that kind of stuff. Like their packaging, like everything is very different about them. But Meech, like I love their deep conditioners. I love the way their products smell. I love their twisting butter as a styler for like a wash and go or a braid out or a twist out. Like they're very different brands. Definitely the prices are different. It depends on what you're looking for.
Hi, Portia P. She said she just stopped by really quick.
Okay.
Suffering with sinus.
Sorry, guys.
What's up?
We had a troll. That was gross. Okay.
No, I don't miss the weather, Sonia, and I keep saying, ew, what was that?
Right. You're busted.
Okay, they always say when you move to California, you never move back, and I always say, same old thing, Exhibit A. I'm maybe the only one that moved there and moved back. I mean, I am a New Englander, born and bred. I love New England. So, yep. You have been raised here and love it here, but you kind of like have a leaning towards California.
Yeah, but I know like you'll never go out there, and so I'm getting to the age where like I want to have a family and like kids, and like I don't want to be 3,000 miles away from my family. So that's not for now.
Yeah. And Spencer was born there. He has no desire to go out there and move out there. So.
But California is such a vibe. Like it's so. First of all, the weather. It's just nice. The beaches, the people. Like I feel like it's just good times.
I like the sightseeing areas, and you can't just like live there forever. But I like going out there and seeing all the like because of I Love Lucy and the tour and all of that. So like the movie stars, even though I'm by no means starstruck, like I am like way too old for that. But I mean, I like going to see Grauman's Chinese Theater and all of that. Like for a day, that's nice. But you can't live in those places like forever. Just keep sightseeing all the time. So that was the excitement of like living there. But then you have to actually like live there, and I'm just not a California person.
I could totally do, girl. I would be tan all the time. I would not be bothered.
And then by the time you're my age, you'll be old and tired and wrinkled sitting in that sun like that. I'm just saying.
Florida was nice too. When we went down there for Honey's Handmade Miami, like that was very nice too. And seeing all like the big houses on the water, like.
So my son is in New York. I'm in LA. I like visiting New York, but could never live there. See, now I could live in New York in the right area. I could live in New York.
You guys see how she like burst my bubble? Y'all see that? Like this is every day. Like
what I do?
You just like say stuff. You said all like you're gonna be old and tired and wrinkled sitting in that sun.
Like you got that sunny every day. Right now, I'm sitting in a tank top and shorts, and I am like bald of freezing right now.
You're cold?
Yes, I am cold. But well, let me put it this way: I'm not sitting in a tank top and shorts.
Right. I thought the groundhog said spring was coming early. This don't feel like spring weather. Where's spring at? When is it coming? When they say it's coming early, what does that mean? Because we know what they mean by 6 more weeks of winter, but when they say, okay, spring's coming early, what does that mean?
Yeah, Jeanette Grigsby said, yes, I love Cali. It's expensive, though. I'm in San Diego. Yeah, San Diego, very expensive. My father lived, I think, in, is it La Jolla? But you know how I could tell it may be something so small? Because we live in Fairfield County, Connecticut, which is one of the most expensive counties, I guess, to live in. But when I went out to California, or when I lived there, baby food jars. Okay, like here, I think at the time they were like 38 cents, and out there they were like 45 cents. And to me, I was just like, wow, like that's how I started seeing. And the food is different. Like here, you can get
gas
Hellman's.
prices.
Yeah.
It's like $5. Like one summer I went out there and like it was like 3 something here, which I was like, that's a lot of money. Then I got out there, it was like $5.50. I'm like, dang,
Wow.
yeah, it was a lot. I was like, wow.
I love the seasons. I love the season changes. Yeah, I have to have the season change. So that's why I love New England.
Alyssa said we need vitamin D. I love that sun on my skin, and I do not look wrinkly and tired. I'm on Team Tay on this one.
Oh, really? No, I take vitamin D every day. And I was obsessed. I think we even have a video when I was obsessed with the putting on the, what is that? That sunblock or whatever, the protection. And I stayed out in the sun when I was younger here in Connecticut, laid out on the beach, really wanted to like up the ante, so I would like spray that seawater, something about that salt water, you know, and I keep marching down with that Hawaiian tropic and that salt water. And I'm now 52, and I see some of the damage from that with the hyperpigmentation I see, you know, so that's very problematic. And I'm like, that's for all the years of sitting out in that sun. And then last summer I laid out there against my better judgment because I just don't do that. But I want to I want to speed up like getting color. So because I was just like sick of looking pasty and pale and all of that. But I think I paid a very dear price for that. And so I wouldn't do it again. Like, what'd you say?
Was it hyperpigmentation? Like what?
No, I think
even our hair. You can
Yes.
sunburn your hair. Like we were sitting out in the sun. Well, it was last year. I don't know. But we were drying our hair out.
Yeah, it was
just
definitely
sitting out
last
there in
year.
the sun. Was last year?
Because there were very few days where it was very sunny, where you could just like walk out. The year before, I would just walk out, go to my car, and I would get a tan. So I didn't have to like concentrate on getting a tan, laying out in the driveway with a towel and all that, really trying to have that sun. And we kept like flipping this watch. We kept trying to get the sun, which direction it was in, and it was like a project.
Yeah.
And
but there's nothing like a California tan. Like one year I went out there and like I've never been able to get a tan like that since. It was just a tan on a different level. It was so nice, and like every year I try to duplicate it, but I think that, like, so is the sun different? The sun's not different. I don't know. Is the air different? Like I can't duplicate that tan at all.
Hello from Louisiana. Hello, Melanie Chavez.
Have you ever gotten sunburn, like skin peeling? Yes.
Yes.
That was that California tan. I used to call them Tay Flakes.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like sitting at home, like peeling my like skin off. Like I called, it was like almost like, you know, when you used to put like glue on your hands and peel the glue off kind of thing. Like that was my skin.
That's before I knew any better. I think I thought that you had to go out there basically with what is that, like car oil, the way who watches
car oil.
No, who watches the gypsy, the gypsy weddings. Love those shows. And they go out there, the gypsy women, the gypsy sisters, and they put that oil on them from the car, like the oil you put in the tank, I think, in the car, and they get super, super, super tan. So I was almost at that level when I was younger. And you still get tan. Now I put on like SPF like 110 and all of that, and I still get tan. So I think it just doesn't damage your skin as much. Whereas back in the day, I would put on that Hawaiian Tropic oil, not like any kind of cream, anything, no lotion. It was like strict oil. And within minutes, your face is just like on fire. And I was just like loving it. I'm like, oh my gosh, look how red I am. Because to me, red meant that now it's going to turn brown. But by the time you look really good, it takes weeks. Because first you got to get red. That's burning. Then your face is hard like leather. Then you got to watch it peel. I mean, it's such a process. And then it peels all patchy. And you look a hot mess by the time it's all done. And eventually, weeks later, maybe you can kind of have some semblance of a tan. But the process of the leather skin and the peeling and all that's not worth it. But when you're young, you know, you're thinking like, oh my gosh, it looks so good.
Vernice said she got sunburn on her scalp on a cruise, and Aaliyah Huggins said her lips got sunburned. Both of those things sound extremely painful.
Wow, yeah.
Like,
oh my gosh.
On deck in Hawaii, I had the worst sunburn of my life. My head looked like a beach ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, one year I got really badly sunburned on my legs, like to the point where I couldn't even have like blankets on me or like sheets, like nothing could touch my legs at night because like just a blanket on my thighs, like it hurt so bad. They were so red. I looked like a lobster. It was so bad.
Sia said, love those gypsy shows. Ruth Cooter said, hi, MADCURLS. Haven't been able to hang out for a while. Nice to see you live. Okay, so I have hope because your skin looks great and youthful. Yeah, and it's taken a while, and not but I was really like treating the so-called like sun damage. I think as I aged, as I got older, I just started taking care of my skin, and then when I started kind of like getting into it, then I realized, okay, these aren't freckles. Okay, I'm like in my 50s. Okay, these are age spots. This is hyperpigmentation. You know, your skin, no matter how great you take care of it, still as you age, your skin ages. So I just kind of like concentrate on that. Some people don't. Some people are just happy throwing water on their face and going to bed and they have fabulous skin. Nope, I'm putting on all the elixirs. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go to bed. You're like, Mom, when are you gonna turn off that light in the hallway? Because like you go on and on and on. I'm like, it's like layer on top of layer of elixirs.
When you say you're going to like
do my skincare
routine, I know I won't see you for at least 45 minutes. Like no joke, no joke.
First, I gotta wash with the Clarisonic, or I love the simplicity of. What's that one you got up there with all those beads in it?
Oh, what's it called? Oh my gosh.
Apricot facials. St. Ives, apricot. There is nothing like that.
Because my skin was so dry, I was like, I need a good exfoliant, like to like scrub. And you were like, get the St. Ives, and I forgot we used to have that apricot like facial.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like it. It's
nothing
so
like
good.
It. So cheap. So like $2 or something in Walmart, or you can get like the jar of it for like maybe $4.99 if you can find it. It's the best scrub.
It's just decoration. It's wooden. Want to know about the watermelon behind us?
Oh yeah. Just anything that looks kind of like country and rustic and
that's why I can't film in the house because like the backgrounds are too loud. Like
at Christmas time we did the tour. We took the camera and walked around the house and you guys saw all of my decorations.
You guys want a house tour?
You guys want a house tour? You gotta take the camera. And should I do the explaining?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Who wants a house tour?
Not now, girl.
Oh, a video?
Yeah, it'll be a video. Like
after I put my little cabinet up here. Are we gonna film that really?
Girl.
It's gotta be put together.
You said you want to.
I want to, yeah.
Aren't people saying St. Ives is bad now? I've always used it. Everything is bad. What's wrong with St. Ives? I loved it. It got all the dry skin off my face.
Yeah, probably it's too rough on your skin and you're like, they say you're putting tiny tears in your skin. I love that feeling of ripping my skin, like when I'm doing that, like I really, like I take my palm and really scrub my cheeks, and when I finish, my face is so red, but I feel like it's really done the job now.
I love the feeling of ripping my skin. Like
I do.
It's time to put her to bed.
More, Richard, I love how you call your mom girl. and that's cool because people that know us and know the channel don't take offense to it because that's how we kind of like interact.
I don't know where it came from.
And I call her gal, she calls me girl, vice versa. And somebody said one time how disrespectful. It was so nasty that they said that they couldn't wait one day till you got married and you got punched in your face. They said you were they said that little girl was so fresh. I was so furious. Like I came on the channel initially after the Big Chop thing to kind of like monitor the comments because I felt like she was on social media and I didn't want anyone to take advantage or say anything, so I felt like I would kind of like be her protection. But no one talks about our relationship. We were not asking for advice.
Yeah, that's off limits.
We do what we do. You know, we give as good as we get. I don't consider it disrespect. I consider it having a really great mother-daughter bond. I mean, of course, she's been my child since I carried her, but from arm baby on up, we have been like inseparable. For those that are new and don't know, we even celebrate the same birthday, July 17th. So we are like simpatico, okay? Nobody could be closer. So our relationship is off limits. We're not asking for advice on our relationship. And so we appreciate when people say that they get a kick out of that, and they'll send emails or stories about, like, I call my mom girl too or whatever, like they love our relationship. And I appreciate those that understand the depth of our relationship. But for someone to say that she's disrespectful, I don't like the way you talk to your mom, I think she's too harsh, or I think your mom's too overpowering or too overbearing, like, nobody's asking. I'm not asked.
We're talking about the product.
We're talking about products.
That's about it.
Don't concentrate on what I'm doing, how I'm doing it.
More Mitch, I call my mom lady. I get y'all. I like that.
See, okay, I consider it a loving mother-daughter relationship, and I'm a mom of a 24-year-old girl, okay?
So I was reading, like, some stuff today, and I was reading that, that coffee can cause like anxiety. Like, has anybody experienced that? Like negative side effects from coffee? Like I drink coffee like every single morning, and so I'm thinking like, if I stop drinking coffee, like what else is there to do in the morning? Like how do people wake up? Like I wake up and I make my coffee. Got my little Contigo mug, which I love so much, that keeps my coffee hot for like 7 hours. Like I love my I just spent $22 on a Contigo mug. Like
Did you?
I love that mug.
The other day
At Walmart, the black one. I love those mugs, and so like I love my Cafe Bustelo. Like I love my coffee, and but I was reading like just like some negative side effects of it, and like I'm like, if I don't drink coffee in the morning, well, what am I gonna do? Like, what else is there to do?
Thank you. So, who's it? Alyssa said, "Go, Mama." You all shut up about their interaction. I'm huge on respect and disrespect, and I've never seen disrespect here. Yeah, it really isn't disrespect because I do not tolerate. They always say, "Don't let a puppy lick you in the mouth," so to speak. Do not get on the level of your kids. These aren't kids anymore. These are adults. When they were children, we had an appropriate relationship, and even now that I live with all my children are adults, and they're all. I'm blessed. I say to still have them in my home. Because they support me and protect me and look out for me. I appreciate that support. But they don't cross the line. You know, I don't even so much as hear them cursing in the house. They just respect it. And so I wouldn't tolerate that at all. So even though like we get on like each other's level, she doesn't cross the line. She knows how to speak with me and be respectful.
And so Elfoy said, I drink Cafe Bustelo decaf. It's almost as good as the real thing. So I never understood the coffee without like the caffeine. Like the point is it's supposed to wake you up. So like there was a time where I cut back on like coffee and I was only drinking decaf, but I didn't really like it.
All right, so I'm seeing this, like, you like drink a lot of coffee.
I drink it every single morning.
And I'm seeing a lot of connection with anxiety. All right, so Karen is the only one that says she gets anxiety without the coffee. But here, everyone's like pouring like basically a cup of anxiety. Tea and smoothies is a suggestion.
And like, why is that? Is that because like
the
it
racing
speeds you up? Like, so then everything is just like overload, kind of? Like, what's that about? I know, like I don't know. I feel like it could be like having an effect on me like lately, and I know I've been through this like one time, other time before, which I've mentioned to you guys.
And
like
you stopped at that point,
like
coffee,
last
right?
year or something, or maybe the year before. I was like, I think every time I drank coffee, like I was like freaking out. So
yeah, I hear that word a lot about anxiety. Like, what does anxiety feel like for those that suffer from anxiety? I know years ago when I was 24-ish. After I think I had Tay, I had never had a panic attack before in my life, and I believe I had one. I don't know, and I'm not saying that this works for everybody, but you guys, like my strength and how like I never let anything get the best of me. So I kind of like willed my way out of it. My choice at that point was either to stop nursing my child, or I would have to be on a medication at that time that was called, I don't know, can you talk about medications on YouTube without being demonetized or whatever?
I think so, as long as you're not showing them.
Okay. It was called Buspar at the time, and of course I couldn't nurse, and so to me that depressed me more. It caused me more anxiety that I couldn't take care of my baby the way I wanted to. So I put that on the shelf, and I didn't do that, and then I found a church group and started going to church at that point and going to like Mommy and Me groups. But aside from all of that, anxiety was so scary to me because I'm one at the time, before I had MS, that was always on the go. There was nothing that held me back or stopped me. So Tay was my second, so I had Spencer, so like have babies, will travel. And I even showed Tay the carrots that I had. It was called M.O. Yunga back then. And M.O. Yunga was like a fortune. Like a single baby M.O. Yunga was like about $400 for the pram. It was like an English pram. I think it came from Switzerland or someplace. And then when I had Tay, I still wanted the M.O. Yunga. So I got an M.O. Yunga, it was called M.O. Yunga bus. Okay, this thing was enormous, and that was $800. So I would find a way to put it in my Jeep, put it sideways, and I was off and going. But when I had panic attacks, I literally was sitting in the house, like hands up to my face, looking strange, looking straight ahead, like not taking a bath, my hair like every which way, bathrobe, just strange. When I'd go to a store, I'd like walk in the door, and I would just like stand by the door. I'm a quilter, as I told you guys, and I was afraid to go in and look at the fabrics, literally kind of like shuffled in and just not talking to anybody, eyes down. I mean, it was the strangest thing. I lived in California at the time. I would go to the streets of California, San Francisco, very familiar to me. However, I was afraid, and the only thing that gave me confidence was just literally carrying around a bottle of Pepto-Bismol, because I felt like always sick to my stomach, and I felt like if I had this, I could just like gulp it. I mean, it was strange. It was very strange, and mental illness is something that people don't understand unless you go through it. And so my poor mom came out to be with me, and she gave me this ring right here. I love this ring. And I said, "Ma, you'll never get it back." Because at the time, she was a mom, and she was so nervous. And she goes, "If you promise to get over it," she said, "you can have this ring." So she gave me the ring. And it's like the innocence of that, because you don't just get over it by getting a gift. But I made her a nervous wreck. She tried to be support, but she didn't understand it. I think mental illness and anxieties and things are somewhat being understood now. People speak about it more, but I didn't know what it was at the time. I was just afraid of everything. It was so odd. I don't know why. I was like bold and brave before that, and then it just hit me like that one day, and I was petrified to do anything and everything. And then maybe as the years went on, I don't know when it began really. I don't know really when it ended. Of course, it's ended now, but I don't know like how it ended. Therapy to me didn't really. I went to therapy. I took that Boost Bar for like I think 4 days, and that I couldn't do. So it was more maybe behavioral things that worked my way out. I don't know.
Lavender Life said, I think initially it comes across as a nervous feeling, nervous about little things. You feel on high alert sometimes or overwhelmed. It's the caffeine.
Okay, Alexander said, I got anxiety and coffee makes me shake and my eyes super focused on everything. Just even being in the car when someone else is driving. Okay.
Jeanette Grisp said, I have diagnosed anxiety, so I agree. Once I have coffee, it just makes me overwhelmed. Heartbeat fast, sweaty, just nervous. I think
because it's probably the trigger, anyway. Right? Because coffee already makes you alert, and so it probably is hypersensitive. Like you get alert, like on steroids, basically. You know, that like double alerted, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. See, anxiety and panic attacks literally crippled me for a year. It's a tough thing to deal with and work through. Thankfully, I had the support of my mom and family. I have diagnosed anxiety, so I agree. Once I have coffee, it just makes me overwhelmed. Okay.
Yeah, like I always thought like anxiety like looked a certain way, like you'd be panicking or like crying or something. But like the more I kind of like look into it, there's other things like, you know, like you could like have like memory loss, like short term or like long term, or like you forget things. You have mood swings. Like there were just certain things that like I'm kind of like experiencing. I'm like, is this like, you know, I don't think this is anxiety. I was like, cause like, you know, I'm on the ball, like somewhere crying. And like, as I do kind of more research, like on it, I'm like, it's not just like you're panicking and you're crying all the time. There's like other things, that are like signs of it kind of thing.
Yeah.
And definitely one of the things I was reading about was coffee. And I was like, I drink coffee every single morning. So. I drink it black. My coffee's pretty strong.
On edge, anxiety peaked in my late 40s. Okay. Now, I was in my 20s. I never got the feeling again. But I do know that some people get it and it kind of doesn't leave. And you have to, like, you know, you get on medication for that. And I'm, like, not against any of that because mental illness is dead serious, you know. And so whatever kind of, like, makes you feel good to get through this life, you know, you know, they say this thing called life. It's, you know, it's serious. Everybody has something. Everybody has something that they're dealing with, and you never know. I like those things on Facebook when they say, you know, be kind because you never know what somebody's dealing with. Everybody is dealing with something.
Right.
So yeah, that I didn't care for that at all. That period of time, that anxiety. I'm not one really to suffer from depression, but there are moments when you get depressed, like situational depressions. Okay, I can respect that because things happen. You know, if you like lose a child.
Thank you, Baron.
I don't know what this is about, but I felt like being nice. Thank you.
Thank you. One kind act, like reach back into a kind act.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah, it's tough. So depression, I know, is dead serious. That's recognized a little bit more and maybe a little bit more understood. Anxiety, but I heard the other day for the first time that everybody like is suffering from some sort of anxiety, but said as a throwaway kind of a comment, like everybody suffers from anxiety. But it is true. I do hear a lot of college students. I do hear the millennials a lot suffer from anxiety, Is it more recognized now, or do people say that like I'm having an anxiety attack, I'm having a panic attack, or are they really truly? I know a lot of YouTubers. I notice that they're comfortable being behind the camera. They have so much personality, but then they admit that they have anxiety. They don't go out like that Kathleen Lights. Kathleen Lights. She really, if Kathleen Lights, anyone watches the beauty channels on YouTube, she's a huge influencer. Sometimes you're blown away and you're shocked by some of YouTubers' lives. You know, I mean, ours was an example, okay? A few years ago when we shared our story, actually last year, or the year before? I don't know, we're losing track of time now. But, you know, but you don't know what people are going through. You didn't realize that when we were coming on camera looking like everything was completely normal, like our life was like a living HE double hockey sticks. So you don't know, but I think that they can feel comfortable because you can be whoever you want to be behind the camera. Right. But I'm shocked sometimes, big YouTubers that suffer from anxiety. And they don't go out their house, and they enjoy filming and editing, and they stay in the house. Tomato 3 said, I love your relationship. Thank you.
Yeah, so like I find like I forget things. Like someone could just tell me something and like it literally like leaves my mind, or like I can't repeat back like what they said, and I said I feel like that's gonna like mess me up kind of like on the job, like as like a teacher. Like today, like I came home and I was like, Mom, like somebody asked me what I did this weekend, and for the life of me, like I couldn't remember what I did over the weekend. And then once I like actually sat down and like I guess calmed down, like I was like, oh yeah, like Saturday I cleaned, we took dog to the groomers, like da 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 da, like I was able, but like on the spot I couldn't remember what I did this weekend. They were like, you know, you don't remember what you did this weekend. I was just like in my head I was like panicking. I'm like, I don't remember what I did, like what did I do this weekend? Like, and the more I tried to remember what I did like over the weekend, I couldn't remember what I did over the weekend. And like I have like a lot of those moments, or like people will ask me like anything, or like I can't remember, or you know, if I'm on the phone I get off and you'll like ask me like, you know, how the conversation go, what'd you talk about? Like, and it's not that like you're like, well, do you care? Do you this? It's not like I don't care. It's just like I feel like I can't. It's like short term, and so I don't know. I feel like my mind is on like overload, and I can't remember
people's
things.
minds and bodies are, you know, are so like, I guess, wonderful at times, but sometimes they work against you. And I think that we almost like will ourselves to do these things. So for anyone that saw the Our Truth video, and like Our Truth came out that I was just referring to a while ago. And I was kind of like hiding the MS factor of me, because you guys see me on here and you would like never know to see me sitting on YouTube. And so I finally had to share, because I had a moment at that point. My memory just like on live, like right now we're on live and we're talking just as comfortably and everybody's laughing and sharing stories. And then all of a sudden I froze. And so as I froze going like on live in front of all of you guys, then I couldn't get myself back. And so then I literally got up and walked off the set. Like now we'll run back and forth and get doggy or whatever. But back then, like, you don't just walk off. You saw clearly that there was a problem.
Yeah.
And so then we had to shut it down. You kind of like, okay, guys, we have to go. But I had to come back and like address that. And so I think that after a while there, I was scared to go back on. And then I shared that, because I always say, Tay, walk into your problems. Don't try to hide. Like, let people know that I'm having a moment here. So now once I like confessed, so to speak, or exposed my MS, then I felt comfortable. And so whenever after that, I think the next one after that was us decorating our tree. And I kind of sat in the corner in pajamas. You're like, Mom, you want to hang up an ornament? And I didn't want to, because I felt like all eyes were on me. I felt like I had done this My Truth video. I felt like I shared my memory problems and my cognitive issues, and I just felt like all eyes. But my audience, you guys were so great that was there that night, and you're like, LoriAnne, nobody's paying attention to you. Like, girl, like, get up and put some ornaments on the tree, you know? And I was like scared, because I felt like everybody was watching me. I was so vulnerable for that. But you know, I had that support, like, go on and do that. So I think once you like trip up and mess up, so I think you keep thinking that when people ask you questions, you're not going to be able to remember. And I think that if you don't think so much about it, like, just go on and act normal, which is easier said than done. But I think you're putting too much thought into it. A question like, what did you do this weekend? Like, I don't even know what I did this morning. I don't even know what I did 5 minutes before you got here. Like, walk into your issues. Like, admit there's a problem,
but
and you don't care.
But I feel like that's a problem. If like I'm seriously like saying that I don't remember what you did, like I really couldn't remember what I did over the weekend. Like, why couldn't I remember that?
Because it wasn't that important. Because like my life is boring. I did nothing this weekend.
That? And like I have a lot of those moments, and then like I don't know. I feel like it's not that my job is stressful at all. Like, I love my job. I just think, you know, I've been out of the teaching game since like 2016, like basically the early 2017. And so like now I feel like I'm going back to school. Like I walk around at work with textbooks and I'm studying and I'm taking notes and I'm just trying to like re-jog my memory, because like I'm so afraid like I'm not going to remember something or like I don't know. It's just like, see, I'm like I'm having a moment. Like I can't. Like I don't know.
Alyssa said many YouTubers have anxiety or struggle with social skills. That's so true. I caught on to this early on. That's why I have a soft spot for YouTubers. They do, because I think it's courageous of them to go on and you would never know it. They're like night and day from their personality on YouTube. Like I think maybe, as we all are, I don't think it's acting, but I think maybe you finally found like your niche in life where you feel comfortable.
So Pondex said, why is it so important to remember the little details?
Right.
Because like, why can't I remember the little details if they're so little? Like, what's so big of a deal of saying, what did you do this weekend?
They said intelligent
and I
people
couldn't answer the question.
Don't
like,
remember details because they save their brain space for important things. Like little details, they don't clog their brains with that. And that's what I started saying after that. I'm like, I'm not going to like freak out over forgetting things. And when I go places, I don't think it's offensive to tell someone that I don't remember your name. I don't know how many times I've gone to a place and somebody will introduce themselves and like 2 minutes later they'll come up to me and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I forgot your name again. And I don't have to share the fact that I have MS and like my memory is like gone, shot. I'm just like, I am so sorry, like I don't remember you. Like I just say, like I always say, own your stuff. So what, you have a memory issue, or so what, you're doing this, or like I just admit it. I don't like anonymity. I always say I don't like hiding things. I'm an open book. I'm very transparent. And that's just the way I choose to live my life. It makes my life so much easier. I cannot live in anonymity and hiding and ducking and dodging and always afraid I'm going to be exposed. Like I just tell it. Nobody has to find anything out about me because my life is out there and open. What's there, to hide. And
and I just feel like the more I focus on it, like the worse like it's getting, because like now like I'm trying to like dibble and dabble and like dating and all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, I feel like people are gonna think I'm like crazy. Like they asked me a simple question and I can't answer the question because I'm like panicking like in my head, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like I'm intelligent, I went to school, I teach. I'm like, why can't I answer like basic questions?
Actually, Natalie said I introduced myself to one of my neighbors like 3 times before I realized I had already met them. I want to answer someone who said they went natural at 38 and was it too late? Because no, I went natural at 41. I had processed my hair, relaxed my hair for at least 20-25 years. And at that point, as I've shared often on this channel, my hair was thinning and thinning and thinning, because in my family we have something called male pattern baldness, where you just start kind of like going bald at the top of your head, and all those relaxers were not helping. So I had to stop that on a dime. And of course, the transition started. And so the roots are very, very natural and curly, and the rest of the hair is like bone straight. And so I went at 41 before. I was watching YouTube channels, of course, before I was even on the channel. And I didn't even realize like my hair was transitioned hair. I thought my hair was cute. It was curly hair. It was kind of like weird looking hair, and little by little I would cut it out, not even knowing it was called a transition. I didn't know I was transitioning, and pretty soon it took maybe about 8 months at that point. Little by little I'd get the hair cut every 4 to 6 weeks, and that's so now I was 41 and I had to stop relaxing. And it's a process. You think it'll never stop, but it'll never end. Your hair will never be, one compatible texture. But yeah, before you know it, it will be.
I saw Pondex said you're just getting back into the groove. That's all.
It'll get easier. Like,
yeah,
I hope so. I mean, this year is definitely the year of like getting back into the groove, getting back into the teaching groove, getting back into the social life groove. Like, it's a lot going on.
Yes, my mom went natural at 50. I don't think it's ever too late. Yeah, there's a lot of changes. I said last year was the year of learning things, learning how to pay bills, like run the house, all of that stuff that I shared in video after video. So I'm not going to like bore like the OG, fam here. But now this year I think it's like the next level. Now, like, we have to do more, the next step for adulting. Things that, I really kind of maybe robbed myself of my entire adult life, and so now like I'm adjusting to that and learning those things now, and growing and feel more confident about it. So, and like just the fact that you're going to work, and I'm here by myself and trying to sort it all out, figure it out, and then trying to navigate my MS which is symptomatic, you know, because of like all the stress and so, but you know, every day I'm just like, okay, I got through one more day. Okay, I got through one more like day. Like I'm doing this. So.
Pondex said, here's a trick. You be the question asker. See, the thing is that sometimes I can't think of what questions to ask, and then I panic some more. Like, okay, like what should I ask? Like, and then I start asking stupid stuff, like stuff that's just like useless.
Tay said, don't recall, but did you ever relax your hair? And also, did you go natural when Lori did?
Yeah, so I got a relaxer, I would say, from like my freshman year in high school. So maybe for like 2 or 3 years. And then the reason I went natural was because I got a relaxer. And then I box dyed my hair within like the same weekend, and like all my hair fell out. And I stopped using relaxers and dyes and chemicals for like years after that. So I didn't know it was going natural. It was just like stopping the things that I was doing. And you were going through like an age thing, I think you said, and your hair was coming out. So we really did basically go natural at the same time. Like
Unbeknownst to us,
kind of. You stopped relaxers because of your thing, but we were basically like both losing our hair.
Yeah, I had the no pattern baldness that was becoming more and more obvious.
In like 11 or 10.
Then I was 41, and all of a sudden hormonally things just changed, and so then my hair just started coming out. It just really started coming out, and now it's relaxed, and it was getting thinner and thinner and thinner. I literally was walking around wearing a bandana on my head because I just didn't want my hair to hit the air or anything, because I didn't want like the hair to fly off my head. Like it was like that bad. Like you could see it as you're walking in the sun, like your hair is just coming off of your head.
You were molting.
I was molting, literally. And so I got it cut in a cute, very cute shortcut. And I just wanted like one last little string of my length to hang down. So it was cute. It was like very edgy, very short, very tapered. And this one last string to hang. And within a week, the string was gone. I mean, my hair was just coming out of my head. And so I never, ever went back to relaxers after that.
Thank you, Flower Child. Should we have to own our wonderfulness? That's a word.
Is that a word? That's a word.
I like that. Wonderfulness. We make everything a ness around here. We're like, when we talk about doggy, you're like, he's so cuteness.
I mean, she's saying, is that a word? I'm thinking like biblically, like that. Now that's a word. Yeah.
Oh, that's a word. That's a word. That's a word, and that's a word.
This is a word. Yeah, and then that is a word for everybody, like in the room tonight, right? Like everybody, like don't be ashamed of like your little quirks or like your little problematic areas in your life, like what makes you you. Yeah. You know, just like I always say, my mess is my message. I turn that into my message.
I think maybe I just try to be so perfect that it just all goes south. Like, and I try so hard, and I don't know why.
Oh, did you, Pondeck? I know. The box. I was really thinking about it because these highlights are just getting more and more busted.
Let your light shine. Use the MADCURLS code.
What is that?
What's our Alikay code? MADCURLS15. She was like random, but during the live chat, I filled my shopping cart with all Alikay travel size products. I don't know if they have a sale going on, but if not, 15% off. Girl, you a real one.
Do they have Valentine's Day sales? These different sites?
I don't know. I was like looking at clothing stores. I'm like, where's the Valentine's Day sales?
What do you guys do for Valentine's Day? I mean, it could be the happiest time of your life, I always say, and it could be the most miserable. You know, when women really think they're going to get an engagement ring, and it is the most disappointing, most upsetting, most horrible time, I guess. I think if you didn't get it by Christmas, you're like, okay, for sure he's going to ask me to marry him by Valentine's Day. Like, you know, do people enjoy Valentine's Day that, you know, the guys are like I'm not doing that. It's a man-made, you know, holiday, Hallmark holiday. I'm not doing that. I'll get you a gift the day before or the day after, but I'm not like honoring like why be so harsh? It's just like a
I know that. No, honestly, like that's such a turn off. Like if a guy says I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, like that's so like not cute to me.
Like why I said to one of your boyfriends one day, like I'm like, you're in the perfect spot diagonally.
One
There's
of
the
my boyfriends.
Door. One more word.
One of them.
I said just back up, you'll be out the door. So like if somebody said that, I'm like,
wait, why did you say that?
Because he was getting on my nerves.
Okay. You're like,
why else?
You're like, you were diagonal from the door.
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't like that. Remember last week? Was it last week we were talking about the hills we would die on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like what the hill that we would die on. Like what is it that would make or break for you a relationship? What hill are you willing to die on?
Yeah.
Like some people would be like, well, you know, if he doesn't put the cap on the toothpaste, okay, like that's the hill you would die on. Like, you know, what hill would you die on in a relationship that it's worth the relationship because, oh, okay, no, I'm not dealing with this?
Do you think it's better to date older or about the same age, or it does not matter?
So I always dated older, but not like older, like maybe like 1 or 2 years older than me, like max. And then lately I've been looking at like people who are like 10 years older than me. And then now there's people that are younger than me. Like I honestly don't think really anymore that age is maturity, because there are some like 36-year-olds that are just childish. And I don't know, I always thought like age meant maturity. Maybe not necessarily, you know.
I've always dated older, 10 years and up, because I always felt like I wanted like that protection. I felt like they were more knowledgeable, and they'd appreciate me younger. I'd be a sickening younger woman. I don't want to be learning together with somebody my age. I want them to have it all figured out already.
And I definitely always felt like if I went younger, that I just had it in my mind that I was babysitting. Like I don't know. When I was in college, there was a guy that was 13 days younger than me, and I wasn't interested because he was 13 days younger than me. And I was just like, no.
All right, so some of the hills that we're dying on is faith. Okay, Jesus is the hill I die on. Okay, absolutely.
I can't be with anyone with a negative spirit.
Blowing their nose at the table, that's too much. I can't.
What?
Blowing their nose at the table, that's a deal breaker. Absolutely. Somebody blowing their nose at the table? No. When you're eating food?
People can't blow their nose?
No, you have to excuse yourself. People are eating and you're going to get a tissue and start blowing your nose. No, I'd be dying on that hill right with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Blowing your nose at the table.
And everyone you think you're
Well, if we're gonna be like picking like that, like I mean, if you make the cereal sale and the chips, like you don't put like like if you don't close the chip bag or close the cereal box, that's the issue.
Why do we have crazies coming in here at this time of night?
Weird, girl, you know how to block people.
I don't. How do you do it?
Who's crazy?
This one is busted. Let me see. There's another one up there busted.
You just touch it. I use it on this channel.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Rochelle. Naturally, yeah. Everybody do their share.
Not helping clean the house.
Yeah, that's not cool. Oh my gosh.
Cutting
Not even in public, like cutting
your toenails? So they're supposed to have long nails?
Yes. Yeah, I can't do that.
What?
I knew somebody one time, they used to line them up.
I mean, I need a guy to have nice fingernails. I don't want any clear nail polish though. That's going a little far. Like the whole clear nail polish wave.
That's true, Carol Smith. The older they get, the more set in their ways. But it depends on like how old. Like I think if you are 40 and you have not gone down that aisle as a man, I would think you would be stubborn and set in your way. And I can't say definitively. I don't like definitives. I don't like always and nevers. But I would say they'd be pretty set at that point. I mean, I'm 50 now, so I'm no nonsense. I would know what I would want, and so I don't know. Am I rigid? And I'm unapologetic about that. If I am, like maybe that person wouldn't be the one for me then.
Angelica, come with all the questions. Would you be okay with building with someone, or are you in a place where you would want him to be set, like career-wise?
Okay.
You know, people are so like different these days. Like as far as like even with like college and stuff, like people are finishing college late, they're starting and they're stopping. Like personally, like I have like a career like I teach, like so like I at this point like I would want somebody who's doing something, like they're in some sort of career, what they want to do long term. Like that's definitely something I'm looking for.
Look at Panda. Liars is my hill. I'm gonna be dying on a lot of these hills.
Is hilarious.
I have to jump off one hill. Now I'm gonna go join Samantha on her hill. Liars is my hill for sure.
Being late all the time is a deal breaker. Yeah, that's not cute.
Uh-oh. No, I might have to embrace that one because I'm notoriously late. Awful. My mother the other day, she's like, "Well, you've got to stop that. You really have to stop." I'm like, "Okay."
It's really like, girl, it's really not cute.
No, it's not.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
We need to have an intervention. Like, it's really not okay. Like, it's really not okay. It's like you really don't care about the other person or their time.
I know, that's what it means, right? And I swear, Okay, I swear I don't do it for that. I think that I'm not accustomed to moving as slow as I move these days, and I swear I really get up early. Like, so today I had an appointment and I got up. Okay, today I have to say it was my fault because I got up at 8 and I knew better. My appointment was at 11:30. Something like that, I had to get up at 5, seriously, because I need what I call piddling time. And piddling time is time to just do nothing, just like sit and stare, sit on my bed, and just maybe I just do different things. I'll like grab my iPad and watch a YouTube video when I know I have things to do. Okay, and so I like to have that kind of time to do that. If I want to come downstairs and cut up an apple, I want to have that time to do that.
You don't like being rushed.
I don't like being rushed.
So you'll wake up like 6 hours before you have to get somewhere just so you can like take your time getting ready to go. And you're still late.
I'm so late. I think it's almost like if you live across the street from the school, you're late because you think you have more time than you really have and you don't. So I think I give myself all this time. I'm waking up 6 hours before something I have to do at noon. And then at 11:45, I'm running out the door to have to go to a place that's 45 minutes away from me. That makes no sense. I'm just a poor navigator of my time, and I know it definitely needs to be done, but you know, I don't know. I feel like I'm 52 and I live my life. I raised 3 kids. I'm tired of rushing around and doing things. Why can't I just enjoy my life now? You know, I'm tired of schedules. Like, I just can't.
Samantha, I don't like that either. She said when they don't tip the server. Oh my gosh, that's such a turn off. Like, I will like wait like to the end of the meal to see what a man's gonna do. Like, if it's their first time going out, and if they don't tip the server, like, that's not cute at all. Or like people think like it's funny to not tip or like get out of tipping. Like, that's so not cute. So not cute.
The mechanical problem is hilarious.
Early Williams says, irresponsibility is a hill I'm dying on. I can't do that.
No.
That or irreliability. People who are not reliable, like, I can't rely on you. That's definitely a hill I'm dying on.
Or loyalty. That is it.
You want that on your tombstone.
That's going to be on my tombstone. Who knows what's going to be on my tombstone?
Who knows? Who's OG MADCURL fam? What's going to be on LoriAnne's tombstone?
What's going to be on my tombstone?
Ari would know that. I know Ari would.
Is Ari in the room?
Is Ari in the room? She would know that. What does she want on her tombstone?
Being cheap, okay. Okay, that was being cheap. Okay. Let's see if it doesn't come in. I'll tell you what will be on my tombstone. Let's see if any folks remember.
There it is.
Oh,
Alexis Johnson got it.
All she wanted was loyalty.
Curls 18 got it. All she wanted was loyalty.
All she wanted was loyalty. So that's it. So yeah, I can't do two-faced backstabbing. I liked what my aunt said. She said, if you're right...
All she wanted was loyalty, flower trust. All she wanted was loyalty. So people are coming in. You guys know it. Look at the OG MADCURLS fan.
My aunt said, if you're right, I'm going to stand by you. And if you're wrong, I'm going to stand by you. And I'm going to try to help make you right, okay? But you don't abandon ship when somebody's wrong. Is it your fault? There you go again. Okay, that type of stuff I can't do. Okay, like, no one is perfect. That might be like, say, my Achilles heel, that I might have an issue with this. Well, then help me through it. Okay, don't abandon me. All right, and so I can't do that. I need someone that says, yeah, hey, you know, that's your thing, all right, but I have my problems, like, we'll work it out together.
And you need to establish what loyalty looks like, because loyalty looks different to everybody. Because I saw somebody say loyalty's dead. I think it's because people's, like, idea of loyalty is different. Someone thinks loyalty looks like this, you know, someone else in the relationship I think loyalty looks like this, so you need to, like, be on the same playing field.
What does loyalty look like? What does loyalty speak to you guys? Tell me what loyalty is to you guys.
What's loyalty to you, girl?
Loyalty to me is, I don't put those demands on my kids as much as I would, say, a spouse or my sister or, say, my mother, whatever. I expect more from them. My kids, I feel like I have to live their life, and they're my kids. Like, my kids, to me, for lack of a better term, can, like, do no wrong. They can't get me upset like that. But I feel like a spouse, if that's my enemy, that's your enemy too. That's how I feel. That's how strong I feel about loyalty. And if you don't, because if that's your enemy, it could be my best friend. I'm done. I'm like, that person did that to you? Okay, I'd never speak to that person again. I don't care if we were best friends or we just had lunch that afternoon. If you treated my spouse like that, I want nothing to do with you. And I cannot have, if I can't have that reciprocated, then you're not the person for me.
So, like, having your back, like, no matter what.
I have my back no matter what.
So that's what, like, people are saying, like, think about it. Loyalty encompasses everything. If you are loyal, if they are loyal, they won't lie to you.
Yes.
they won't do you wrong. They will have your back in front of others, but set you straight in private.
Right.
Someone said loyalty is having my back no matter what in front of my face and when I'm not around.
Yep.
Loyalty doesn't mean I always agree with you, but I stand by you regardless and help you.
There you go.
Even if I have...
I'm not ready to get up here and do the holy dance and run around the house, do a laugh. Because y'all get it. You guys get it. That's loyalty. It's so simple to me. It's so simple to me. That's loyalty. I don't like when people say, well, loyalty looks different. Like, I think loyalty is not, there's no gray areas. I think it's black or white. Either you're for me or you're against me. Okay? Period. Loyalty is very easy to me. It's very, very easy. I think there's a scripture in the Bible that says, what is that? Oh, they said friends choose. You must choose. If you're a friend, you choose. I can't help it. I can't get involved. I hate that. It's so weak to me. That is, well, that's your problem. Like, that had nothing to do with me. No, it should have something to do with you. Okay? I don't like that. Friends choose. The Bible tells you friends choose. A friend chooses this or that. Okay? So you can't be wishy-washy. Like, make a stand. And so that I respect a person that makes a stand. That might be your friend today, but if somebody's like messing with me, like, no, they're done. You know, so
Say that.
that's how I am. That is how I am. I
that.
won't look at that person again. It may have nothing to do with me, but nope, I'm done.
And when someone shows you the first time, believe them.
That's right. I say that. I always say people show you who they are before they tell you who they are.
Oh, girl. My stuff is dying. My electronics are dying. It is 10 o'clock. And I still have to make my lunch and stuff for tomorrow and get ready for work.
All right. Yes, I know. I do.
Anything else anybody would like to add?
Okay. Before the meeting ends.
Before the meeting ends. Before the meeting's adjourned.
Yep, negative behavior to true them. Good night, Yvonne Copeland. All right, who's going to start the good night parade?
Right. Hit that thumbs up if you had fun.
It's on the way out. And if you didn't have fun, hit it anyway.
Right? If you did have fun, hit it anyway. Great, so funny. Absolutely great talk. Let's do it again. Do it again next week.
I know.
We'll let you guys know what day.
I know. We used to have like a specific day, but we find this just kind of like easier this way. Whenever our kind of schedules work out that way, because it's just like schedules are every which way now. So I like when we can just pop up. That way it gets other people included in. Like when we had that set night, like just the same crowd and other people were missing out that were still subscribers, but they were like, I can't do it on a Friday night because, you know, I have to work, and then when we switch it to Thursday, I can't do it Thursday. So you just kind of like never know. Make sure that bell is on so you know when we come on.
Put our notifications on so you know, because we try to let you guys know, like people who are friends with you on Facebook, we put it on our YouTube community page, our Instagram page, our Instagram stories, like, so we try to let you guys know the day we're going live.
Yeah, I think yesterday, because my social media of choice is definitely not Instagram, but yesterday I went to Instagram and I just started friending people left, right, and center. How do I figure out, because everybody's name switches up. From Facebook, I'm friends with a lot of people because I opened up that, you know, as many up until I get to 5,000. I'm nowhere near 5,000 on Facebook. So I friend people that I know are MADCURLS fan or that watch us, watch our videos, all of that. But I can't make the correlation between Facebook and Instagram. I think some people are like, I kind of like that first. Not that you have to be my friend on Facebook, because some people don't have a Facebook. So I was friending people left, right, and center on Instagram yesterday. And so I was having fun. But I really kind of want to friend the ones that are definitely my friends on Facebook. Because...
So maybe post your Instagram on Facebook and tell your Facebook friends to follow you on Instagram. And then, like, you'll be able to see them and, like, leave a comment like, I'm so-and-so or I'm so-and-so. Or
right.
So you know who they are.
Yeah, because for the longest... Who was it? Was it Denisha Bissard or was it God's Child or something? I didn't see the crossover. Somebody's name is Julie Davis in like Facebook, but over there they have an Instagram name. And I for the longest I didn't make the correlation. And finally one day I'm like, oh my God, that's her.
People have real names, girl.
I know.
Instagram names.
I know they do. Like I know. My name is the same across the board.
Yeah. All right, guys. This has been fun. Until next time, thanks for stopping by.
You made it too, Flower Child.
And
okay, Angelica Torero here and on Facebook. Okay. All she wanted was loyalty.
All she
That's
wanted was
it.
loyalty.
Misty Blue. That's the one. 1922 Misty Blue. Okay.
Thanks for coming, more Meech. More no Mitch. Mitch. Thanks for coming.
Oh yeah, thank
To all the new people that
All the new
were here, they
people.
dove in and right
Yeah,
into the
I
combo.
know we got a lot of traffic, unbeknownst to us, with the Diva video. So that's pretty cool. Yeah.
All right, guys. Until next time.
All right. Good night.
Have a good week. Good night.